Tonight at 5:30, the big debate this legislative session, money and whether to cut taxes or increase spending.
So the head of Georgia's child welfare agency says that she is facing an $85 million budget hole. Senior investigator Rebecca Lindstrom says the state's reliance on TANF only makes that situation worse. Rebecca joining us from the newsroom. So start with the basics here. What is TANF and its function?
Absolutely. TANF stands for Temporary Assistance for Needy Families. It is a federal block grant, about $330 million a year for Georgia, that is designed to help very low-income families. The way Georgia has its program set up, I am told a family of three, that's generally a parent and two kids, can't make more than $800 a month to qualify for $280 in cash assistance. Instead of increasing eligibility or those payments, Georgia redirects a lot of that initial block grant to pay for other things like child welfare services. It is completely legal, and according to the U.S. Department of Health and Human Services, Georgia spends about 66% of its TANF money on child welfare. Only Arizona spends more, and for perspective, the national average is 15%. Even with that money, DFCS warned lawmakers it was not enough. Add to that the federal government shutdown. DFCS says it had to use state dollars to cover things normally paid with TANF. And while Georgia does now have those federal funds, the rules do not allow the state to use some of it for reimbursement. Advocates say if we invested the dollars as originally intended, low-income families would be more stable and we wouldn't have as many kids in foster care.
We make sure they have adequate housing. That is a big one, right? We make sure they have income, food assistance, childcare assistance that they need so they can be financially stable, right? That would have a huge return on reducing our child welfare interactions.
And that's exactly how other states do use the funds, helping low-income families with child care work supports and tax credits. House Bill 500 would double how much a family of three can make and the cash benefit received. But if passed, it would mean less money to backfill the child welfare budget. So when lawmakers return tomorrow, the appropriations subcommittees, they're going to be starting to meet and to hear reports from these agency heads. The governor's budget did increase funding for DFCS, but the big picture lawmakers are going to have to decide is just how much does DFCS need, and then how are they going to fund it? Cheryl?
All right, important, big questions and a lot of money at stake here. Rebecca, thanks so much.